I had to be the one exception that couldn't survive without my sleep. At least, that was how it felt. Luckily, Mick was understanding and worshipped the ground I walked upon. He made sure I was always comfortable, that I didn't have to worry about a thing. It suited me perfectly, so I let him smother me like he had always wanted to. I felt I deserved it since I was about to give birth to the child he had wanted all of his life. On the other hand, I had never thought about having children, especially not after I died at age 16. I had kind of ruled that option out. But here it was. Here I was with my growing stomach in a fluffy white dress that I would never have picked for myself. But I didn't care anymore. Details didn't bother me any longer. All I cared for was to give this child the best life I could. It wouldn't be the life I had known on Earth. It would be very different. But I had a feeling it would be wonderful. No earthly worries, I kept thinking. Who wouldn't want to grow up like that?
So only 3 more months to go, and you're a mother, huh?
Audiobook asked. Don't say that. It freaks me out, to be perfectly frank. I'm scared to death. I turned and floated towards my bed and sat on it and hid my face in my hands. What if I'm not cut out to be a mother? What if I do everything wrong? I don't have anyone to ask for help. My mother is not here, and even if she was, well, she never had a baby that was born a spirit. Will anything I know about babies even help me? I felt Audiobook's hand on my shoulder.
You'll be fine, he said. You're going to be a wonderful mother. I just know it. If anyone can do it, it's you. Plus, you're not alone, remember? You'll always have Mick.
Audiobook put his arm around my shoulder. I leaned on it and let him comfort me. I'm sorry, I said, and wiped my eyes that had begun to tear up. I'm just a mess these days. Half of the time I'm excited and unstoppable, and then the other half, well, I'm just not sure about anything. I doubt myself. Audiobook looked at me with his brown eyes.
You don't doubt about you and Mick, do you?
I swallowed hard and shook my head heavily. I got up and floated towards the window. People were walking towards the sacred Phoenix Garden, where the ceremony was to take place. They were chatting and laughing, looking forward to the big celebration of our love. I was scared to death about this, but what my life was going to be like. But did I doubt us? Did I doubt me and Mick? Not any more than anyone about to tie the knot, I guessed. I mean, I loved him, and I was looking forward to our new life together. That was certain. I couldn't wait to see what our baby would look like, and I knew Mick was going to be a wonderful father. But there were moments when I wondered if I only married him because it was the right thing to do. Because it was what people expected of me. It was what I expected of myself. Because my child needed his or her dad around. I didn't like to think about it, and tried to not do so, but every now and then the thought entered my mind and planted a small seed of doubt. Was my love for him really enough? Was his love for me enough? Were we compatible? Was anyone ever really compatible? Could we live together for eternity? We had been through some really tough times, and our love had survived all of that, so I knew we would be able to survive almost anything. Plus, he made me feel safe. Being with him was safe. He never doubted his love for me, so why should I doubt my love for him? More spirits arrived. Most of them I had never seen before, but I guessed they probably knew Mick. All of my old classmates were going to be there, but that was about it. Suddenly, I missed my parents terribly. Those were the only ones I really wanted to be here on this day. I wanted my dad to give me away. I wanted my mother to cry when I walked past her down the aisle, but they couldn't be here. They still didn't know where I was, or that I had died, and I was planning on taking care of that as soon as this wedding was over with. I had been planning to visit them for 2 weeks now, ever since I got the Book of Life and finally got to see them and remembered who they were. I was going down to Earth to give them closure, one way or the other. I just hadn't yet figured out how I was going to do it.